SyAM Software's Asset Auditor is an application that lets you track IT assets using iOS mobile devices. You can enter data, scan barcodes, take photos, and use GPS to record an asset's physical location. The data is uploaded to SyAM Site Manager, where administrators have full control over the changes made before updating the asset database. Download Asset Auditor from the App Store to your iPhone or iPad. You'll see this page when you run the app. Press the gear icon at the lower right to go to the Settings page. When Auto Update is on, Asset Auditor sends data automatically to the Site Manager, and you can specify the refresh interval. When Auto Update is off, it's only when you complete an audit that the data is sent to Site Manager. For the Scan Preference setting, you should choose the field that uniquely identifies all your assets. You can choose serial number, asset name, or asset number. We've chosen asset name because we've given each of our IT assets a unique name. With audit frequency set to 6 months, if we've scanned an asset, that is, collected data for the asset, within the last 6 months, that's considered a current scan. We'll press the icon at the bottom to navigate to the home page. There, we'll press Audit Your Assets. On the audit page, press New at the top of the screen to display the New Audit dialog. Enter the IP address and port number for your SyAM Site Manager, then press Connect. When the app connects with Site Manager, you'll get a drop-down menu with all the locations defined in Site Manager. Choose a location from the menu, then press Begin Audit. You'll see the total number of assets in the location and how many assets have been scanned. This means the assets have been scanned within the 6 months time frame that you've specified on the settings page. Press Begin Audit to start scanning assets. On the scan screen, you can scan an asset's barcode tag by pressing the Scan button. Because we use asset name as our default scan preference, we've put barcode tags on our assets that encode the asset name. Asset Auditor supports code 128, ISBN, and QR codes. You can also press the asset name text entry field to key in the name. Once you've typed in the name, press the Scan button. The asset information from the Site Manager database appears. You can review the information and press any text field to make an edit. When you're finished making any changes for the asset, press Update. You'll add a new asset in the same way, by scanning a barcode or entering the asset name for an item that's not already in the Site Manager database. Along with the text fields where you can enter data, you can also use your device's camera to take a picture of the asset. You can also press the GPS button to record the physical location of the phone and the nearby asset. Again, when you're finished, press Update. You can keep track of the progress of your audit by pressing the Reports icon at the bottom of the screen. The assets in your location are listed. An asset that's currently audited is highlighted in green. Yellow is for new items you're adding. The assets that aren't highlighted are the ones that still need to be audited. Of course, your location may have many assets, so we have filtering options to narrow down your reporting. Choose the field to filter by, and then you can type in a value for that field. You can press the checkmark icon to come back to the audit screen. When you're finished auditing a location, press Complete Audit, and the data will be sent to the Site Manager, ready for the administrator to incorporate it into the Site Manager's asset database. In Site Manager, use the drop-down menu to navigate to the Asset Management page, then click the Tools and Utilities icon. Find the audit to be reviewed, and then click the Reconcile button. On the Reconcile screen, you'll see all the assets that were added or updated in the audit. The yellow highlight is for a new asset. Updated fields are highlighted in blue. Fields that have already been added to the database are shown in gray. You can choose to accept all changes made or select all the changes to a particular asset or a particular field by checking the appropriate checkboxes. Click the Accept button when you're finished. Once you've reconciled an audit, the updated asset data is incorporated into the Site Manager Asset Database.